front of the grandstand, sold out here in Darlington. The playoffs are underway.
Green, green, green.
Keselowski making a little bit of movement there to the inside of the 12 of Blaney.
Blaney running really tight right there. That's what you got to do, though, to create the momentum. Slow that 6 car down, takes the spot.
Blaney brought a ton of speed to this race. In race practice, I thought they were the best car. Let's see what he can get it done all night long.
Well, much was made about the crew swap for the 20. First pit stop, not good, very slow. 15.5 seconds for Christopher Bell, and he will lose the lead for sure during this pit cycle. Let's see what happens. It has been a pit road nightmare for Christopher, so he stops a little long, had to come around a car. Oh, the jack drops on the right side. Now he has to find a way to get it jacked back up. Luckily, no damage to the car. Now they move on to the left, but Christopher Bell is snake bit on pit.
Christopher Bell, seen a lot of guys make contact with the wall up the racetrack.
Oh.
That's a big hit off of turn 2.
Yeah, that's bad. That is a big hit, guys. You are.
Final lap. Hamlin, is he going to be able to get by the 99 of Suarez? Down the backstretch for the final time. This is going to be the 6th stage win for Denny this year, which means another playoff point. Remember, he can carry those through to each round of the playoffs that he advances. So Denny Hamlin is going to win stage 1 at Darlington. Reddick, Larson, Harvick, and Blaney all in the top 5. Keselowski, Chase Elliott.
Oh, Bubba Wallace is going to spin in turn 4.
Around he goes before the caution comes out, and now the caution is out at the end of stage 1 and for the 23 of Bubba Wallace.
Bubba was on the inside of the 22 car. Logano slides up into the left rear quarter panel of the 22 Pennzoil machine. Contact right there. Brings the 23 around.
Caution comes out at the end of stage 1 after Denny Hamlin gets the win.
Stage 2's underway. We're back under green here at Darlington. Denny Hamlin controls the field down into turn 1. Larson right there on the outside. It's going to take second place. That outside line's really, really good on the restarts. See if he can make that position work. Down the back straightaway, almost gets in the wall with a 5 car. Reddick battles back.
I think Reddick was okay with where he was lining up there on the inside, knowing it wasn't the best, but his car's been so good, I think he felt like he could hold Larson off.
I don't think anybody drove in the corner more than those 2 cars just did. Reddick and Larson both trying to outdrive each other into turn 3. Larson takes the spot. Right on board with Reddick.
Crash over in 2.
Oh, we got a big wreck over here. The 2 involved. Ty Gibbs as well. Cindric's had contact with the right front.
Just hold your brakes. Try to get it rolling. They're all outside. Be ready, guys. All right, we are rolling.
54 there, Ty Gibbs. Contact with the left side. You have to imagine the 2 maybe on the inside of the 54 down in the corner. Contact sending the 2 into the wall. Here we go. Yeah, right there. Racing for 14th position. Cindric just gets into the left side of the 54, Ty Gibbs, and up the racetrack they go right here. Contact. Gibbs into the wall, turns the 2 right into the wall.
Yeah, the 54 had no more room to go.
No.
High.
Good moves by Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace to avoid that. They were right behind, up next to the wall when that happened.
Going through the restart zone. A good launch by the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Side by side for second. Eric Jones evens up on the 5 car. Larson down into turn 1. Byron all alone in 4th place. Jones with a great opportunity right here on the outside of 5. Look at the momentum. He gets in the wall just a little bit, slows him down. A little side draft by Larson down into turn 3. Larson easily clears with a little bit of a slide job. Jones back to the bottom. All this while Denny Hamlin way out in front is going to win stage 2.
You're all good. You can roll out now.
As he comes out of 4, and once again, the green flag goes up in the air.
Green. Hold your line. You're clear post lane, not order.
Another great restart for Hamlin as he surges ahead, and here comes Larson.
Further back, though, Kevin Harvick, that 4 car on the outside of the 6. He is the first one on new tires. Let's see if he can get to the lead here.
Reddick also getting by Jones. It's William Byron making the pass as well. So Jones falls back in line 5th now.
Yeah, just not a good restart for the 43. Tough on that inside. Somebody gets on your outside. Oh! 14 almost in the fence there, racing Bubba Wallace down the back straightaway. Denny's car just not quite firing off here on these new tires. He's got an issue. He's coming to pit road.
A problem for the playoff driver who's led the most laps today.
Rick, he thinks he has a loose wheel for Denny Hamlin. We talked about how you cannot make mistakes here in the playoffs. Hamlin had driven a perfect race to this point. Chris Gabehart even said the crew has been perfect all day long, but Hamlin saying he thinks he has a loose wheel. You're on board with him riding down pit road right now to be able to get 4 fresh Goodyear tires on. Man, Steve, we talk about it all the time. I don't know what it is about the Southern 500 and the playoffs that brings out mistakes from crews and drivers as well. But a mistake here on pit road for the Joe Gibbs crew.
Yeah, mistake, and you hope it is a loose wheel. Hope it's not another issue. It seems like as we get later into the day, we're hearing gearing issues, transmission issues, and now all of a sudden we have these loose wheels.
Harvick now is going to slow down coming to pit road. He's going to try to leapfrog. The 45 is going to try to slow down.
Newman slides sideways, and that's probably going to bring out the caution. The 4, was he on pit road before the caution came out?
The answer is no to that, because on the onboard I saw the red light for sure for the 4 car. But the 22 of Joe Logano was already on pit road. We'll have to see where he cycles out with scoring.
Oh, if he stops. He can't stop if he wasn't on pit road before the line started. Dave?
They tried to keep him out. They said stay out, but it was too late. Having just came on the radio, said, dang it, and then he came down pit road. What a disappointment. They had such a plan.
Well, so his option is this. If you can't get back onto the racetrack, you just roll pit road at pit road speed without service. Let's take a look at what happens. We see Kevin Harvick right here coming to pit road. The 51 gets jacked up behind the 45, somehow loses control. And now the real key is, where's the red light? Well, right there you can see it.
So the 45 slows down. He sees the 4 pitting. He says, I'm going to try to slow down and make it to pit road, but that was an impossible thing. Newman had nowhere to go. Here's the 45 riding on board. He's trying to downshift to get to pit road and then decides against it. Newman has nowhere to go. Is that what you're seeing, Jeff?
Something very odd there. I mean, but I just don't, there's no way Reddick was going to make pit road when he slowed down that much. It would have been impossible to make it. But he put Newman in a terrible spot.
Well, you see right here, obviously, a red light for the 4 car, who's about a car length from the line. Guys, I think you're absolutely right. Dale Jr., you called it, right? You cannot get beat to pit road. As soon as you saw the 4 pitting, you said it. Oh, he's going to leapfrog the 45, so we were on board with the 4. And now the 45 is obviously, you see the backfire out the pipes. Like, I don't know how he thought he was going to make the left and get underneath the orange box. But then poor Ryan Newman, I mean, he was getting back in the gas to exit turn 4. He had no idea.
There were a couple guys on pit road before the caution came out, so their pit stops are fine. But that issue right there is going to cause a penalty for Harvick coming to pit road when the caution came out.
Move to the inside. Bowman's going to block. More of a block. Contact.
Oh, and he puts him in the wall. Into the wall goes Bowman. And now Suarez and Harrison Burton caught up.
Stay all the way at the top and stop.
Free pass is going to go to Truex Jr., I believe. Highest scored car a lap down.
That was a hard lick for that 21 car of Harrison Burton. Nowhere to go. Suarez spinning out of control in front of the field down into turn 1. So down the front straightaway, the 99 of Suarez has the run. He's looking low, and Bowman's going to take him all the way down the racetrack. And as they go back up, the 99 hooks him in the right rear and turns Bowman into the outside wall.
I get the first block. The second block's ridiculous. I mean, you know, you block a guy to the inside, that's fine. Guy turns to the right and then block him on the right again. I mean, that's just not good.
So I agree with you. I don't put that on Suarez at all. Bowman, if he wants to turn left and run him down to the bottom, that's fine. But then, you know, you wrecked yourself. You turn right, and the guy is next to your right rear bumper, in my opinion. So I get where Bowman's at here, but, I mean, you just drove across the 99's nose going back to the right. I mean, is that how you guys see it?
The last restart looked a lot like this. Larson and Reddick lined up on the outside. Buescher on that inside line. 40 laps to go.
Reddick doesn't get a good start this time. Buescher to the inside. Not going to be able to take the fight to the 5, but he is clear for second. Reddick in third.
He got a great push from Brad Keselowski, his team owner. Buescher did. Gave Buescher a shot. Brad came out of there fourth.
Oh, we got a spin on the front straightaway. The 38 is around the 11 of Denny Hamlin into the wall as well down into turn 1.
McDowell got in it as well. So 2 playoff drivers, Denny and McDowell.
Well, and they were racing for the free pass, so we're going to have to see what NASCAR has to say. Oh, McDowell, heavy damage to the 34. There's a chance there could be no free pass awarded if they're involved in the accident. We'll see what the tower has to say.
Big damage. There's the 11. Yeah, the 11 got a little bit of contact with the right front, I believe, into the outside wall.
Damage.
So the 38 had an issue off of turn 4. Let's take a look here. See the 38 back here on the inside of Austin Dillon. So Kyle Busch and the 38 contact. The 38 now out of control, fishtailing. Denny trying to avoid. Here comes McDowell, heavy contact. The 20 car. Christopher Bell is well involved.
3 playoff cars stacked together.
And Kurt Busch, with the contact, started all this. Another playoff car. No damage to his car.
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
I knew who you were thinking.
Kurt will appreciate it.
He will. Recently retired. So look at what Denny sees here.
See the contact right there with the right front. And I'm wondering, you know, I believe the tire may have survived, the toe link as far as that 11 car is concerned, but there is some splitter damage. Gilliland tried his hardest to.
Blaney's up here as well after a big hit a week ago at Daytona. Green flag back out. 31 to go from Darlington.
Reddick had the rear tires picked up off the ground of the 5 car. He didn't get a good launch.
Reddick just did not want to give up the outside there to the 17 off into 1. You're right. He was pushing the 5 car. Larson had a little trouble getting going, but it does allow Reddick to get that second spot. He knew he needed to do that in 1 and 2 and not allow Christopher Buescher in between them.
Larson coming out of turn 4.
White flag here. One more good one. Still clear by 8.
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. The gap still about 5 car lengths separating Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson. Larson down the backstretch for the final time. He has won some big races before. He's won a championship. He's looking to win his way into the next round of the playoffs, and he's looking to win the Southern 500. Kyle Larson, he's going to do it.
Give him the checker. Southern 500, baby. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, guys. Great job today. Proud of all of you. Great job. Thank you, guys.